My name is Joseph, and today we're going to talk about love. Love. This is something that's happening this week. People talking about Valentines and everything. But I'm going to talk about a different kind of love that you probably might not have heard of before. First of all, my challenge to you is, what is the opposite of love? Would you be able to tell me what's the opposite of love? Right, just to help you quickly. The opposite of love is not hate, it's selfishness. But that's very subtle. It's very, very important to notice. The opposite of love is selfishness. Why? Okay, I explain to you. There's 3 types of love. The first one is eros. It's the erotic type of love, which is used in sexual context, in pornography and everything. We don't want to go there. I don't think that's the one you want. Then there's another type of love called philo love, which is to do with human kind of love, which is to do with emotions, which is to do with, love me, I love you, and type, the friendly type of love, the family type of love, the love that is full of condition, the love that is a human kind of love, whereby if you scratch my back, I scratch your back type of love. That's not really what we really want to talk about. And I'm sure in this Valentine's time, you really want to know what is love. Love. Now the question is, do we say what is love or who is love? I'm going to explain to you that why. And that's what I say, the opposite is not hate. The opposite of love is selfishness. It might come as a challenge to you. Here we go. When you talk about love, you talk about an action. Love is not just a word. It's an action. You have to do something to prove that you love. Because if you say to me, I love, what do you love? You love something, you love somebody, you love a dog, you love a cat. You have something that you love. Your love has an object that you put your love into, that you exercise your love. Now, the thing about it is, love is action. So if you love, you do something to the person that you love. Now, we're talking about human relationship here. The very context that we're talking about is to do with human relationship type of love, which is to do with, if I say I love you, I do something for you. I will buy you flowers as a man. I will buy you chocolate. I think about you every day. Whatever is possible, whatever makes you happy. It's all about you type of love. That's the true love. Now, the opposite of that is the selfish way of love, which is about me, myself, and I. He's not loving me. She's not doing this for me. She's not giving me this. She's not giving me attention. It's the me type of love. That's what I say. The opposite of love is not hate. It's selfishness, where you just want everything for yourself. If he doesn't do this to me, I'm not going to do this for him. That is not love. That is just, you're just full of yourself. You're just full of selfishness. So I'm hoping in these times that we're going through, you get to understand the real essence of love. Now, for me, as a Christian and as a pastor, as a child of God, love is not a word. Love is a person. It's a person of Jesus Christ. It's a person of God. Basically, you look for love in people, in other things. But guess what? They will struggle to give you the type of love that your heart desires. But love is a person, is God. In 1 John 4 verse 8, it says God is love. Now, if you think about it, if love is a person, it means that that person cares, that person has emotion, has feelings. It means that you have to have a relationship with that person to know love. Now, the God kind of love that I'm talking about, that I really want to talk to you about, is called the agape love. That's the third type of love, the agape love. Now, that love is amazing. It's sacrificial. It's unconditional. It's a type of love that don't look at you and your fault. It's a type of love that says, I love you regardless. It's a type of love that is willing to go the extra mile. It's a type of love that you and we need. It's a type of love that you can find only in God. Because what he did, he says in John 3:16, for God so loved the world that he gave his only son. So if you love, you give. If you love, you think about the other person. If you love, you do something for the other person. And God sets an example saying, because I love, I'm going to give sacrificially. So it's a type of love that I'm praying that you will probably be looking for. Because if I'm to count your faults and my faults, it will be hard to love one another. But if we bring God as a center of our love, all of a sudden, I see you differently. I don't see you with your fault, judge and condemn you. That's not love. In 1 Corinthians chapter 13, it says, love suffers long. Love is patient. Love is kind. You see, love is long-suffering, bears all things. Love believes all things. This is the type of love that you and we really need. And these are the type of love that I'm talking about, not the temporal one. Valentine is just for this week, and then what happened after that? You need a love that sustains and maintains you and keeps you going. You need to have a hope in that type of love, the love of God that I'm talking about. That's a type that will keep you strong, that will give you confidence. That is a type of love that will move you forward, knowing that you have a person, God, who loves you and who will never leave you nor forsake you. That's the agape love. That's the type of love I'm talking about. Thank you.
Pano